Okay, your sticker. This is just one color gold transfer sticker. This will go on your bike or wherever you want to put it. It has a light transfer mask, which is not very sticky. So when you're pulling this out, you'll notice first I folded the edges over. So you may need to just, you'll see, see how I folded it over there? Because if I don't fold it, what happens is this kind of just sits there open like this, and in your package it might open up too much. You might notice in your package, especially the big file, you'll notice because it's bent, some of the transfer sheet might be lifted in the middle somewhere. That's okay. You can just basically, when you get it, it'll most likely want to be round because the way I folded it, I try not to fold it too much so it wouldn't crease. But if it doesn't sit flat, you can put a book over top of it. If you have a credit card or a debit card, you can just take the soft edge and just move it over. Or sorry, just go over it like this, just to flatten it. Once you have your, oh, I forgot to do this part here. So moving this over, you can cut this too with scissors if you want, so you don't have to do this part. I think I left you enough room to either use an X-Acto or scissors, but this is just a sample that I did quickly for you. And the only thing you really got to be careful here is when you pull this off, you'll notice this is the transfer right here, so it picks up the sticker or the decal for, I don't know who I'm talking to. And you can use these two fingers to basically just get some leverage and slowly peel it back, because what will happen is, for the very small pieces, sometimes these will stay on the wax paper and it looks like it doesn't want to pick up. So if it does that, you just basically got to go like, you bend the sheet back a little bit like that, and you just keep doing that until basically the transfer paper picks it up, and just make sure that all your pieces are coming off. This one here is actually working quite well, but sometimes for some reason they don't pick up, and it's not a very aggressive transfer paper. So yeah, there you go. And that's pretty much it. And then make sure you clean your surface. So for instance, your bike, if it's got wax on it or something, make sure you use like a rubbing alcohol or something to degrease, to take that away. Otherwise the sticker might not stick properly. So make sure that your fingers are clean, they don't have any oils under them. Sometimes a little bit of oil will cause the sticker not to adhere perfectly. So once you've done that for prep work, you can pretty much just lay down your sticker like this. You can use your finger to flatten it out. You can use your debit card or credit card and just run it lightly over. You'll notice that I might have some creases on the transfer paper. That's okay. The actual sticker itself won't be damaged. And once you're happy with the placement, you really get like one chance to put this. So kind of be familiar where you're going to put it, because once the sticker goes on, it'll come off the transfer sheet. And then if you have to move stuff around, then you might not get it perfectly aligned. So you take the transfer paper, and what I like to do is I like to just fold it over and then slowly peel it off, and you're just going to walk the transfer paper off like this. Some people will want to just rip it, but if you don't have a solid, if it didn't stick down properly, or if you didn't squeegee it down, sometimes the transfer paper could pick up that one piece up. If for some reason that happens, hopefully it's still there and and your sticker still, or your transfer paper still on here, you might be lucky enough to just push it back. And then what you would do is you would take your credit card and you would just lightly, or however you want, just try to push it down and then slowly see if it's coming up, or if it's not, then try again. But obviously this one's working no problem. And just work the sticker, or work the transfer mask out. There you go, and that's pretty much it. And then you know, you can use your finger to kind of push it down. If for some reason the sticker doesn't want to go down, or you got some weird curve that you put it on, a little bit of heat works, hair dryer or an actual heat gun, and then just go over it and then just dab it down. Don't burn your fingers or anything. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you have any other issues, just let me know, and we'll work something out. But I doubt you'll have any issues, unless you're putting the stickers somewhere where it's really difficult, or you got some really crazy curve. Then heat usually does the trick. But there you go. That's your sample. Hopefully this helps, and good luck. Send me some photos of the finished product. I'm dying to see it.